Hi guys, Tara of Queen Bee Homestead here again, and today I'm going to be adding some supers for comb honey, which I have not done before. I'm really excited about that. But we have 5 very strong hives, so I'm going to pick 2 of the strongest and I'm going to give them these supers for comb honey production. Super excited about that. All right, let's go. All right, so this hive I know has been my strongest one. So I'm definitely giving them a super for comb honey. So I'm gonna get this open. Wow, there are a lot of bees on the top super here. I'm gonna take a peek and see how they're doing filling these. Now, if you've been watching me, you probably know I don't usually use smoke, so they might be a little angrier, but I try not to bother them much. All right, so looking at the first one, they're not filling them too much yet, but that's okay. The flow should be starting very soon, the good part of the flow, so that's why I'm putting the comb on here now. Because with comb honey, since you're selling it in the comb, you want it to be nice and pretty. So you only want to put it on a strong hive when there is going to be a good nectar flow going on. Just trying to see where it's going to be best to set this down. They're not super happy with me because I'm huffing and puffing on them. They don't like carbon dioxide. Yeah, there's probably a little honey in there. And the thing with comb honey too, you give them a super, a normal super. You give them a normal super and then you put the comb between that and pregnant brain. You take the super, you put the what you want the comb honey built in between the two so that it'll get filled out first, and they're already wanting to go up there because this is all fresh comb, which they're less likely to go through an excluder and pull unless they're already working something. You want to check your comb honey frequently because you do not want it to stay in there long at all after it's done being capped. You'll get little tracks on the surface of your comb from like pollen and propolis from them just walking up and down it. So you want to take it off as soon as it's done. So here is a nice fresh super. Just made all these up in the last couple days. And I am doing 9 and 10 frame equipment so that they are more likely to pull them out further and finish them up. A lot of times when you run 10 in a 10 frame for honey production, you're going to get the edge frames aren't going to be pulled out that well. So I love doing 9 frames in a 10. I do have a spacing tool and I forgot to bring it out, so I'm just spacing them by hand. And I really hope I get some comb honey this year. That would be so awesome. Good. Now let's put their normal super back on. And as you can see, this super is slightly smaller than this one, and that's on purpose. So the comb honey sections are going to be smaller than if we did this big one. We'd either have waste or have sections that are huge. So I got the slightly smaller size for our comb honey, and that'll be perfect. So I'm going to close these girls back up and then find my next strongest hive. Oh, apparently one of them stung me. I didn't even notice. I probably squished her. Let me just grab that out real quick. Where'd my hive go? Yeah, it doesn't really hurt when they sting you through a glove because you're not getting the full stinger in you. So that probably won't even blow up. All right, now I'm gonna find the next strongest hive. Okay, so this one right next door to that one ended up being the next strongest hive. So I'm gonna open them up and also give them one of the comb honey supers. One thing I've noticed about these is for some reason the frames are just a little bit longer than the box, and I don't know why, because they are the type that are supposed to go together, and it's just the most bizarre thing. It really annoys me because they're kind of flopping around, and I know there's not going to be any bee space under them, which I don't like at all. So there might have been an error in the milling of the box, maybe. But we're gonna make do. Hopefully these girls will pull that out for us and we'll have some awesome comb honey. Alright guys, as always, thank you for watching. So today we got the comb honey supers put on 2 of the hives, which is really exciting. And one thing I didn't show, but I also did, is this little tiny hive you can see in the back. I did check it out. So it looks like they do have an emerged queen cell, maybe some eggs. So it looks like they might survive. I'm gonna check them again next week to make sure, but we'll see. That was a cutout. And it was a pretty small one, so, and we did not get the queen because they started raising their own. So that's how it goes. We're still pretty new with cutouts, but thank you for watching. Remember to hit that subscribe button so you can always know when I have a new video coming out, and we'll see you again next time. Bye.